Side note, this thing actually works pretty well thrown. But if you look, it's not quite holding up to battle. It is made out of low carbon steel, and it's a fort at the end of the day. It's only going to be able to do so much. Wouldn't trust my life to it. After trying this thing in first person mode, I had to sit down and think. Let's make a real battle fort. Technically, this thing's going to be like a bident instead of a trident. And I still want it to look like the original fort, just bigger, beefier, and better. Let's get this fire stoked back up, and we're gonna whack on a really big piece of metal. Since we're delving into the creative recycling realm, we need to get this thing straightened out before we can do anything useful with it. With these thicker chunks of spring, it's gonna take a little bit of persuasion, but eventually we can get to the point where we can safely hammer it, and we'll forge this thing into a weapon worthy of slaying a dragon. You can see, since this is a thicker piece of metal, and because it's a higher carbon steel, I gotta put a little bit more effort into this thing, so I'm getting my workout before we can test it out. In keeping in the spirit of Skyrim, we're gonna try to do this thing the old-fashioned way as much as possible. I might cheat here and there, but we're gonna keep it close.